Welcome to part 1 of 100 mark making ideas anyone can do. In this video, I'm going to show you the first 25 mark making ideas you can try. For each idea, you'll see the finished page, the supplies I used, and the process video. Hi, I'm Jackie Hernandez, author of the Mark Making Starter Kit. I'm currently doing a 100-day project to explore mixed media mark making techniques. I'm working in these 2 scrappy art journals I made in a previous video. The links to all the videos in this series, the scrappy art journal tutorial, and all the supplies I use are in the video description below. I hope these ideas inspire you to do some mark making experiments. You may want to save this video for future reference. Number 1, brush marks. Use India ink or acrylic ink and a filbert brush or a flat brush to paint neat rows of marks across the page. While the ink is still wet, you can mess it up a little bit by spritzing it with water. That will cause the ink to feather and spread, connecting some of the marks. Number 2, flowing leaves. Use a brush pen that is an ink pen with a soft brush tip to negative paint flowing leaf shapes. Draw the shapes tightly packed together. Fill in any small gaps between the leaf shapes. You can also try this with circles. Number 3, abstract flowers. Start with a colorful background, then use a metallic pen like this gold gel pen to draw repetitive marks in concentric circles around the page, forming an abstract floral design. The background of this page is sheet music covered with stained tissue paper. Number 4, eraser stamping. Use India ink and a new fresh pencil eraser to stamp ink dots across a book page. You want to reload the eraser with ink every 1 to 2 stamps to keep the marks consistent. Don't forget to put wax paper, baking paper, or freezer paper under this page to protect against bleed through. Number 5, asemic writing. Use an acrylic marker for asemic writing. That is writing with no meaning. Just let your hand form letter-like shapes in rows across the page. Number 6, pattern sampler. Use a white gel pen to draw rows of repetitive marks across a colored background. This is a relaxing way to explore a lot of different shapes and patterns while creating a beautiful page. If you tend to get stuck on what marks to create or how to develop patterns, then check out my ebook, The Mark Making Starter Kit, at the link below. Number 7, snakes. Use a white gel pen to draw meandering snake-like patterns. Use the shape of the mark and its orientation to guide the flow of the pattern. This is one of the 16 exercises I teach in the Mark Making Starter Kit. You can learn more about that at the link below the video. Number 8, ink rings. Use an ink dropper to draw repetitive marks. Fill the dropper with ink and then hold it vertically to draw the marks. Don't squeeze the dropper. Instead, hold it by the threaded cap. The ink will flow from the tip just by touching the page. Number 9, scribble flowers. Use a brush pen to draw expressive marks in concentric circles. Here, I scribbled the same M shape over and over again. This is similar to the gold abstract flowers, but with a different tool and a different mark for a more expressive pattern. Number 10, faux stitching. Use an acrylic marker to draw a sashiko style pattern. Choose a background with a grid pattern or lines that you can use as a guide. You can also use a pencil and a compass to draw guidelines before drawing the stitches with your acrylic marker. Number 11, white on vellum. Use a white brush pen, like this white India ink pen, to draw marks on vellum for a beautiful translucent page. You can leave the shapes open to show off the white line work or fill them in if you want the pattern to be opaque. Number 12, Nerf dart stamping. Use the foam end of a Nerf dart to stamp rings with gold ink or acrylic paint. I use this gold mica ink. The Nerf dart is easy to hold for stamping, and it makes these fun oval-shaped rings that remind me of Cheerios. Number 13, Bubble Wrap OG. Use a bubble wrap print background like this one created on a gel plate as a guide to draw an OG pattern with an acrylic marker. Just follow the white space between the bubbles to draw squiggly lines. Number 14, cobblestone. Use a chisel tip acrylic marker to create a cobblestone pattern. Start with one central mark, then draw concentric rings around that mark. Restart the pattern in different areas of the page and let the patterns run together. Number 15, plus signs. Use a large bullet tip acrylic marker to draw plus signs in a grid pattern. Skip some of the marks in each row for a more random look. Number 16, finger painting. Use your finger to finger paint a pattern with white gesso or acrylic paint. I painted crosses and plus signs in a pattern. If the paint is too thick, you can place another piece of paper on top and press lightly to remove some of the excess paint and transfer the marks to the other paper. Number 17, neurographic design. Use a compass with a pen holder and a gold gel pen to draw a variety of overlapping circles all over the page. Then remove your pen from the compass and use it to round and fill in the corners wherever the circles intersect. This relaxing technique creates the most interesting shapes in the negative spaces. Number 18, stamping ink. Use a scrap of watercolor paper folded in half to stamp lines. I used India ink for this. You could also use watercolor. This looks great on a vintage book page. Number 19, radiating pattern. Use a brush pen to draw a radiating pattern on a circular grid background. The grid helps with the placement of the marks. This soft brush pen made rough, sloppy marks that are nice contrast to the grid background. Number 20, layered neurographic design. Draw a grid of triangles with acrylic markers, then round and fill in the corners wherever the lines intersect. Then draw a second grid of triangles in between the original lines. Now, round and fill in all the newly created intersections. This creates a multi-layered neurographic style pattern of triangles and circles. Number 21, sgraffito or scraping doodles. Start with a colorful, dry acrylic background. Coat the page with a thick layer of acrylic paint in a contrasting color. Use the end of a brush handle or a silicone shaper tool to scrape into the paint. That will remove the top coat of paint to reveal glimpses of the colorful background. Number 22, chalkboard writing. Use a white china marker or grease pencil to write numbers on a dark acrylic background. It looks like writing on a chalkboard. You could do the same with letters. White china markers are waterproof and won't smudge. Number 23, clothespin stamping. Use a clothespin to stamp with acrylic paint. Here I used Payne's Gray. Try both ends of the clothespin to create different marks. The tip of the clothespin creates two blobby lines that are closer together. The end of the clothespin creates two thinner lines that are further apart. Experiment with different patterns to see what you can create from this one simple tool. Number 24, esgraffito or scraping marks. Start with a glossy book page. Coat the page with thick layer of acrylic paint in a contrasting color. On this book page, I used Payne's Gray. Then use a silicone color shaper to scrape repetitive marks into the paint, revealing bits and pieces of the background. Wipe the paint off your removal tool often. This works best on a glossy or coated page. You could use gloss medium or matte medium to prepare an uncoated page for this technique. Number 25, scribbling. Use a black china marker, grease pencil, or crayon to scribble nests of circles in a repeat pattern. I really enjoyed scribbling on this structured form. The china marker is waterproof and will not smudge. For more mark making ideas, check out my mark making playlist.